Hey guys, it is Amy, the relocated tourist, coming to you live once again from my office. It is Tuesday, March 24th, 2020, and day whatever you would like to call it of our lovely pandemic in the country. I feel like we're probably all getting sick of YouTube, Netflix, and Hulu, but I would like to thank my blessings and lucky stars that I am able to sit here and do this while somebody is fighting for their life or is fighting the virus itself and is very sick. So my prayers and thoughts to everyone out there who are dealing with that. And I can't even imagine. I just can't. It is little to ask of us to stay inside. And even though all of us are getting, I'm sure, a little cabin fever and bored with it, I still think it's a smart and safe way to keep everyone else safe. So it's the one time, right, that watching TV could save our lives. Our parents said it can never happen, but here we are. So how are you all doing? So a little update on Florida before I go on to our main topic today. We are still not under any type of stay-at-home type, I forget it's called, shelter at home. We don't have it yet. Personal opinion, I feel we should, but we don't. I have read a lot of opinions about this stuff where they're like, well, the parks are closed, the parks, schools, a lot of the major stuff is closed. Our movie theaters are closed. Most of our stores are closed. Department stores, all the major stuff is, but I still feel like, well, if we close our airports, train stations, all that stuff, it would just be smarter, but I'm obviously not in control of this. So I'm just going to take control of myself and my family, but most of all myself, and keep my butt at home besides running and walking. And again, I still encourage all of you. I took a run this morning. I drank in the blue skies, the birds singing, the green grass, the beautiful trees. I was away from everyone and no one was around me, and that's the only way I can cope with this. So I really truly hope for those of you I know who are up north who can't do that yet. I know actually the Midwest got some snow recently. Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine. I empathize with you 10 times over because I already hated March living up north because I was like, oh, we're getting so close where you can see the green grass again and hear the birds. We were like a couple months out and getting there. And March is kind of that teetering a little bit. So I just hope the best for everyone's mental health up north and everyone dealing with it in the east and the west of snow on top of the gray weather, on top of being inside. So let's talk about something happy today, right? Because I have to talk about something that's going to actually make my soul happy and saying whatever. So someone recently said, Amy, what's the first thing you're going to do after this isolation period is over? Oh my goodness. I don't even know. I'm so excited to even think about it. I'd probably go to Magic Kingdom and walk down Main Street USA, and I'm going to do a first day at Disney somewhere. I'm sure everybody's going to do this because we're all going to want to get out and enjoy the magic once again. And obviously we're lucky enough to have 4 parks and Springs to go enjoy that. So I think I'll pick Magic Kingdom to go enjoy Main Street USA. Hopefully safe. Obviously I will weigh the pros and cons of the time period when they open. But let's say everything's great. Okay, so I'm gonna walk into Main Street USA and I'm gonna wave hello to my popcorn wagon people and hopefully, just have that feeling of joy of walking down and seeing the castle. And there's certain spots in Magic Kingdom where I've had certain interactions with friends I'm gonna smile at, which I normally always do actually when I walk down Main Street USA, and just have those good feels and joys and whatnot. And probably just walk. I'll probably ride Little Mermaid. I'll probably ride Pirates and Haunted Mansion. I will probably go try to get in line for Big Thunder and just kind of hit everything as like I haven't done it. It'll be 2 weeks tomorrow since I haven't been in the parks. I know. All the eye rolls. I'm there with you. I got it, but it's just my truth. I've not been there in 2 weeks tomorrow. So yeah, I'm definitely feeling it and missing it. I miss it. Even looking at my own videos, I'm like, oh, this was the plus. This was the pro of living in Florida, was I could go whenever I wanted, and now nobody can go. So it stinks. It absolutely stinks. I'm definitely finding out that without the parks, and nothing to do in Florida, which is probably the truest statement of probably wherever you live, right? There's really not a whole lot to do to keep myself busy. So anyway, I would like to go Magic Kingdom. I'd probably get a citrus swirl, maybe a citrus swirl and a Dole Whip. Maybe I'll just go crazy with food that day and just get it out of my system, and then run like 12 miles the next day, because I'm thinking like I could get a citrus swirl and a Dole Whip, and then I'd probably just like eat whatever I could before lunch, and then probably go head over to Animal Kingdom and go have Satuli for lunch, my favorite, and maybe I'll get lucky and get on River Navi or Flight of Passage or Dinosaur or Safari, and give a little nod to Everest, and that's my new Kim spot. And I don't know, maybe I'll take in a show. Maybe I'll go see Nemo or Lion King. And maybe spend the evening at Epcot and go do the booths for a Flower and Garden Festival. I love, love, love the honeybee area. So maybe go have a little bit of that. Oh, what is it? So good. The roasted cauliflower. Oh, it's so good. I could have that right now. It's so yummy. That's been weird. I mean, this is kind of reevaluation of not only my brand and my life, but just thinking about how much time not only do I love spending in the parks, that I truly have a passion for it and love it, but how much money I spend in the parks because my bank account hasn't moved. And I'm like, oh, this is nice. I actually can save some money right now. This is a new feeling. This is nice. I mean, I always had a savings, but like the house savings, but not like my own personal one. And I'm like, this is kind of nice. I haven't really spent a whole lot of money because I haven't been in the parks. I mean, there's no, it's weird not having an update on a popcorn bucket or a new merch idea or somebody telling me what's over at the outlet. So this has been weird, but it also makes me appreciate of how much it is a blessing to live here and how much I really do love it here. And with the move, hopefully, a new experience, a new chapter there, and I'm just super excited about it. I miss it. I miss it a lot, and I haven't had to feel this since about 3 years ago. It'll be in a couple months. Will be about 3-year anniversary of us moving back to Florida, and we were only back in Wisconsin for a year. We lived here 5 before that, but I really had almost. In a nice way, kind of had divorced Disney when I was in Wisconsin. I just kind of said, you know what, that was a different life. And so I put all my stuff in boxes. I didn't get rid of everything, but I put it away. And I was like, I'll come back to it someday when my head is there. And I just had bigger fish to fry while I was up there. And so I couldn't, even a Disney commercial, it was a trigger. I was like, no, because Disney was home. And now Wisconsin was home again. And so it was just this very weird switch on, switch off kind of thing in my head, and trying to do that, but I didn't miss it as much as I thought I would because I wasn't surrounded in it. Well, as you can see, you guys can't see in my cubicle area here, but it's all Orange Bird and popcorn buckets, whatever. On the wall, there's just Funkos in their boxes. They're the newest ones I've gotten, and so I have nowhere to put them. I have Funkos all over here. Disney stuff's all over the place. You can see, well, you can't see it. My lunch and red vines are sitting over here. All that to say is that I am surrounded in Disney in my home, and so it wouldn't have been like that back in Wisconsin. Everything was put away, and we all kind of had that reaction to it. We were like, you know what? We miss it. We're going to miss it, and we love it, and so let's keep it kind of like those memories and not carry it over back in Wisconsin. Whereas obviously I'm living in the center of theme park again in here. So it's kind of hard not avoid any of this here. But yeah, I think I'll want to buy something. Maybe I'll get a Mickey bar in the afternoon. I think I'm just gonna eat. Maybe I just miss the food too much. I'll probably eat something. Definitely ride. Maybe I'll do a 4-park day even to just like exhaust myself. Maybe I'll just do like, one park, 4-park day, 4 days, 4 parks kind of thing, and just like feel it like a vacation, just to like get all the juices flowing again. And yeah, it's exciting and I miss it. And yeah, I mean, I think everything's probably halted. I don't know, are they still working on Tron? Are they still working on Ratatouille? I don't know if construction is halted completely. I assume it has, just because they're protecting everybody, but I don't know. So it'll just be interesting to see like what has continued on and what has paused. And definitely, like, I assume probably, I don't know, maybe, does anyone know, is Epcot still being worked on, the whole middle part there, Walcott, as we were starting to call it there. I don't know. It's just weird, and it's so weird not being able to report it to you guys. Like, I definitely want to keep vlogging, but it's also one of those things where everybody has the corona on their mind, but we're all sick of talking about it, but it's the elephant in the room, right? So it's like walking around it, tiptoeing around the very thing that's causing all of us this pain, anxiety, stress, you name it. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. I really hope you guys will join me and follow me. I definitely will live stream a lot of that, because you're just going to see this girl light up like a Christmas tree on how excited I'm going to be walking down Main Street again and being like, I'm home, I'm home, I'm home. Okay, everything's right in the world. I'm back, I'm back. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. And hopefully this world and this earth and this nation can reset itself from all of this, and we can kind of hit that reset button they used to do in commercials. And hopefully we can just come out of this smiling, and hopefully I can't even imagine. I just can't even. I don't want to go in my head for those who have lost loved ones, those who are dealing with grief, and those dealing with sick ones. I would love to actually, for those who are definitely, especially who are sick and dealing with that, that's what would be great about, live streaming something when it is open. And I'm going to be smart. I'm going to think about my health and safety. 2 weeks ago, like I said, tomorrow, I was just at, not Mine Train, Mickey's Runaway Railway, and, going on Rise for the second time. And I do remember sitting in that crowd thinking, one person has this, I'm screwed. I don't know what's going to happen. And so, yeah, definitely, I'm just definitely hoping and praying we're all going to come out of this unscathed. So I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're finding enough to do. And thank you for everyone who are taking these precautions and staying home and isolating yourself. It's not easy, but we're doing the right thing. So love you all. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.